respected dignitaries and everyone present here, a very good day to everyone. Basically, in my speech, I'll even include our national language, that is Hindi. So, beginning in Hindi, I would tell मेरे सभी प्यारे भाई और बहनों और सभी हिंदुस्तानियों, आप सबको मेरा नमस्कार. So, how are you all? Smiling, right? So, what should I talk? It was yesterday that I got a message that there is a speakers list, one program in Hyderabad. And my teacher told, would you like to participate? I told, okay, but what should I do? He told, you just list whatever projects or whatever things you have done. And I was ready for that. Then it was around 3:30 or 4 that he told that tomorrow you should go to Hyderabad. And till today morning, till Ravi Kiran sir tell that I am also a speaker, I was not at all knowing that I should also deliver a speech here. And as soon as Ravi Kiran sir told I should deliver a speech here, a sound came from my mind. That is, wow, you are going to deliver a speech in Hyderabad in front of many people and on this dais. But at the same time, I got a question. What should I deliver? What should I tell? So, before introducing myself, I would like to thank Shri Bala sir for giving this opportunity so that I'm standing on this dais and delivering my speech. So, I was born in Bihar in a small village, Dedgaon, which is in the capital of Patna. Capital of Bihar, that is Patna. And I was born on 29th November 2005. And day after tomorrow, I'm going to turn 17. But what I have done since my birth, I was born fine, I was crying on the first day. All those are common to everyone. But when we came to Bangalore, before coming to Bangalore, actually my father and my mother, both are not so educated. But they wanted that I should be educated. Because any parent you take in this world, they want that their student should be placed above the level of what they are. Same as in the case of my father and my mother. But due to God's grace, thank God that one of our relatives, one of our cousins told that if you want to go to Bihar, that's fine. But you should work as a private labor or employee. And my father could not live this chance. And he told, okay, I'll work like that. And he came to Bangalore. And as soon as we came to Bangalore, I was not even knowing to speak Hindi. And then I started learning Kannada in the midway only. And believe me, in 6 to 7 months, I learned Kannada fully. And now also if I speak in Kannada, people tell that you're a pakka Kannadiga. And you're not from Bihar or your mother tongue is not Hindi. I went to school named St. Philomena's Public School. There, till 5th, my life was common. Like, morning I was getting up. My parents were helping me to get ready. Then I was playing with my friends, going to school, listening to the lectures, writing down the notes, giving to the teachers, then coming back, sleeping for half an hour, going to tuition, writing the homeworks, coming back, sleeping. Till 5th, this was my normal life. But in November, my life changed from 5th. Because that time my father told, next year we'll change your school. Then I was like, why should I change my school? I love this school, I have many friends. Then my father told, changes should be there in life. And it is so in our case, because if I would have not come to Navodaya, my father would have not been able to give so much money outside, so that I could get education. So I told, okay, what should I do? He told, with your school syllabus, you even study the Navodaya syllabus. Then I was ready for that. So there was a bit change in my timetable. I was getting up 5 o'clock in the early morning since 5th. Then I was studying my school syllabus for the exams, coming to the school, writing down the homeworks there only. Because instead of going to the normal tuition, I was going to Navodaya tuition. So after, I was coming 4 o'clock to my home back. There, instead of freshing up and all, I was just wearing that same school dress and packing my lunch also in my bag, then going to the Navodaya tuition, having the lunch in the bus. Then it would become 8:30 or 9 to come back. Then I would just eat and sleep. Morning I would get up and all. But the work was mine, the future was mine. But the more work was from my father and mother. My mother was getting up early so that she could make lunch, dinner and all fast. And my father. Now the tuition was usually on Sundays, Saturdays or on holidays. So Saturday actually my father has full day job. But on that Saturdays, what he used to do is that he used to do half day job in the company and half day job in my Navodaya tuition. Even though I was listening the Navodaya tuition, he used to sit outside and listen that. So that if I did not understand any concept, he could help me. So I'm very thankful for my father. And when I wrote on Jan 8th, I wrote my Navodaya exam and I got to know that I'm selected. And my father was happy. I was happy because my parents were happy. And I was not at all knowing that I'm going to a hostel or what is hostel. When I came here, my parents left and went. So I felt, okay, I should leave without my parents, leave out of the comfortable zone. That was fine. But I was crying whole year, full sixth. I was crying and crying. So my rank was third or fourth. Okay. Then in seventh and eighth, I got a friends gang. But it was not in education, we were just chit-chatting. So in seventh and eighth, my education level went down. I was not scoring good percentage and all. And sixth and seventh was nothing. Because till fifth, I was topper in my old school, more than 95%. I was class leader, etc. But sixth, seventh, eighth was just like waste, something waste for me. Because there I did not achieve anything. But in eighth, I got to know that I'm good in sports. Because my sports teacher told you can go to skipping. There in regionals, I got first place. Then I went to nationals also. All the Navodaya students from all over India, except Tamil Nadu, of course. I've made many friends. The 15 days camp was in JNV Shumoga. Then we went to Assam. There I secured second place in nationals. There I saw a small child. In Assam, we just stayed for 2-3 days. That child was begging for food and no one provided. So what I did is that I and my friend, instead of eating morning, afternoon and night, we were taking that food out of mess. Without anyone, we were taking care that no one is seeing. We were giving to him. And he was happy for 3-4 days. Then every night we were crying by seeing that child because we were in 8th, more emotional. So when I came back to Bangalore, I realized that that was the sin which I made in my whole life. Because instead of giving food for 3-4 days, I could have reported this to the locality, some teacher. Instead of he being 3 to 4 days happy, he would have been happy till now or in the future also. So that was the day I decided that whatever work I do, I should do a work that it should be related to locality or something that will be helpful not only for 3-4 days. Instead, a span, full long span. Then it was impossible because when I came to 8th, I was hardly passing in maths exam. So my teachers told, no need, you just study, study, study. But it was not possible for me also. Then I couldn't know what to do and what not to do. And then comes the COVID break of 1.5 years. And here, even the toppers becoming paupers. So I thought, why can't a pauper become a topper? I started studying and studying. Not more, of course, only attending the usual online classes, then writing the notes. And really, this was sufficient. I started becoming good in my studies. Then I also got indulged in social activities, like creating awareness among students and all. But I was thinking, okay, I'm becoming good in my studies, but what social work shall I do? Then one night situation was like this. एक समय की बात थी, काली काली रात थी. जिंदगी मेरे हाथ थी, किताब मेरे साथ थी. लेकिन दिमाग कहीं और था और सोच कुछ और था. Book was in my hand, but I was thinking something else. What was I thinking? So the thing I was thinking was that अब जब भी कभी कुछ बुरा होता है, तो उसके लिए एक अच्छा व्यक्ति जरूर आता है. जिस प्रकार कंस का वध करने के लिए श्री कृष्ण आए थे, जिस प्रकार रावण जी का वध करने के लिए श्री राम आए थे, ठीक उसी प्रकार नीचाई और बुराई का वध करने के लिए डॉक्टर भीमराव अम्बेडकर जी का भी जन्म हुआ था. देन आई थॉट, क्या मेरा भी जन्म किसी बुरा चीज का वध करने के लिए हुआ है? देन आई गॉट ए इनर साउंड टेलिंग, या तुम्हारा भी जन्म किसी बुरा चीज को खत्म करने के लिए हुआ है, अच्छाई को ऊपर लाने के लिए हुआ है. देन आई फेल्ट, ओके, व्हाट शुड आई डू? एंड नेक्स्ट डे आई गॉट अ मैसेज. My teacher told who are interested in Balajanagara project, you can join. Basically, I was ready for that. Balajanagara project is a national level NGO in which those people guide the students to choose a problem, find a solution for that. And as it was my first year taking some project, my teacher gave the topic that is climate change. So I identified the problem as climate change. Then what about investigating? I went to CBCP. That means Central Pollution Control Board. I emailed them that what are the things you are doing and what can I do for the society. They told, as per your age, that is 9th, you just create awareness among people that they should not cut down the trees or they should not burn the fossil fuels. Then, okay, for this, I needed to interact with the people, right? But it was COVID time. So my mother and father told, no, we won't allow you outside. Whatever you want to do, you do inside. So what could I do? I just created some prototype models of hypothetical village that are villages which are imaginary. And through that models, I created to show that if we cut down the trees or burn the fossil fuels, there will be many problems like there'll be increase in temperature, global warming will increase, and if increase in temperature is there, icebergs will start melting and flooding will be there. And then comes about informing and implementing. I could not go out due to COVID pandemic, so I used online media. That is, I uploaded all my videos to YouTube and interacted with other students in WhatsApp. And for this, I won a national level Balajanagar project in 9th standard only, and they gave me some speaker, books, water bottle, headphones, etc. And all over India, there are many projects which are submitted every year in Balajanagra. And only some thousand programs are chosen. And mine was one of that. And that was the time I thought, yes, I'm good in even attracting people towards the problem. And I couldn't even become IAS like Shrishti Deshmukh, etc. And half of the 10th was also online, so studying, doing some works, relating that and this. But other half, all my friends, as they became poppers, they started studying and studying. In road they used to hold the book like this and go like this. And they would even fall. But I thought this is not necessary. So again, we requested 10 days holiday before boards. Then they were just studying and studying. The thing what it is that same, the study schedule would be the same, but I even added some projects during even 10th board exams. And that year again I did one more Balajanagra project, and the theme was waste management. In this what it is that I got connected to all the juniors of my school, that is Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Bangalore Urban. They were really very active. What I told is that we can just convert trash into treasure by taking bottles, this, and converting it to useful material. That juniors, they took all this much big heaps of waste materials and converted them into useful. But I thought, cannot I even grow plants from waste seeds? Now what is that? Now you're seeing these tomatoes, right? Yeah. So after cutting the tomatoes or any vegetable, you'll just throw it in dustbin. Instead of that, the waste, whatever is there, you can just put it in plants. It will become biodegradable waste. Or sometimes even like papaya seeds, lemon seeds, or tomato seeds. If you put them on the soil, it will start growing head plants. And this was my topic for that year. And for this also, I won Balajanagra project and I got prizes. Then in 10th, I took up one science project. Because near my home, I used to see people, they are not wearing slippers and they are moving from one place to other place. And I searched on YouTube and Google, what will happen if they do so. Then I got to know that many infections can happen. So I thought, why not let me do one project regarding this. And at the same time, Inspire Manaka Awards was going on. So in that only the thing I wanted to do is just give my idea. Not the real thing, just the idea, whatever I had. So we know about 3D printing. In 3D printing, we have 3 types. One, we can make organs, artificial organs, using artificial things like non-living, or partially living, or living. So I took the third one, that is making artificial organs using the living cells, that is stem cells. Because if we take the non-living things, it is difficult for the cells to resist within our body. So I took the third one, that is bio 3D printing. In this, what I did is that if you take stem cells, it can be changed into any like kidney, heart, skin, anything. But you need different molds for that. So as I needed just a simple layer for the feet, I took this, like my idea was to take the stem cells, grow it in a simple mold, then we can put some sensors, insert some sensors in it. For example, if you're living in an area where there is more pollution, so that sensors will indicate that here more pollution is there. For example, if you have strain in your legs, it will indicate that there's more strain in your feet. So my topic was improvised stem cells for the prevention of infections in the feet. But the prevention required for this project was that if you already have the infection, you should first get the treatment for that. Then you should take this stem cell skin. And for this, I got selected and I received 10,000 rupees. Then I'm also selected for the second level. This was my 10th life. Then board exams came, all that passed. In the first, like when I got selected for Navodaya in 6th, out of many thousands, only 80 people were selected. But now, if you wanted to get selected in Navodaya for 11th, out of that 80 students, like they are already the toppers of that district. Out of that 80, only 40 will be selected. And I was selected. And till 5th, I was class leader, fine. But from 6th to 10th, I did not take any leadership. But when I entered in 11th in Navodaya, they told you are the SPL, that is school pupil leader. You are the sports leader. You are the house leader. You are the class leader. I told, how will I manage this many leadership? But my teachers like Naga Bhaskar sir, Srinath sir, house madam, Renuka ma'am, all those people told, you can do it. And you'll get much more experience. So I agreed and I did one more Balajanagara project this year. And the topic was like, first I wanted to reduce the social distance between the lives of people, which was created due to COVID pandemic. So my idea was very social. That is, just I got connected to all the Navodayas from Hyderabad region, like JNV Karnool, JNV Shimoga, JNV Mandya, JNV Shimoga, and JNV Bidapur, etc. And I got connected to them, and I told the people who were helped you during COVID pandemic. Of course, doctors, nurse, and others also. You just talk to them, give them token of love, or just give them thank you letter. I created awareness among people in public buses, bus stops, etc. And still I'm planning that I should do many projects for our country, India. And I have many plans for this. But here, I need everyone's support. Like, if I tell in Hindi, मुझे गर्व है कि मेरे पास मेरे पिताजी और माताजी हैं, जिन्होंने रात सपने में और दिन में खुली आँखों में सिर्फ यही सपना देखा कि उनका बच्चा या फिर बच्ची सिर्फ देशद्रोही नहीं, सिर्फ देश प्रेमी बन जाए, देशद्रोही नहीं, देश प्रेमी बन जाए। मुझे गर्व है कि मुझे ऐसे शिक्षक मिलते रहेंगे जो अगर मैं गलत रास्ते पे गई तो लकड़ी उठा के खड़े रहेंगे, लेकिन सही रास्ते पे गई तो हाथ फैला के गले लगने में लग जाएंगे। और मुझे गर्व है कि आज मैंने बहुत लोगों को देखा, IPS, IAS, देन many environmentalists, 3D designing professional, then counselors, then 15 years data scientist, etc. मुझे गर्व है कि मैं उनसे प्रेरित हुई हूँ जो इतने बड़े बड़े लोग इसी डायस पे आके अपना भाषण रखे हैं। एंड अब मेरी बारी है कि अब मैं कुछ नहीं, बहुत कुछ काम करके दिखाऊं कि मेरे माता पिता को गर्व हो जाए कि उन्होंने ऐसी बेटी को जन्म दिया है जिसने देश को बहुत कुछ कर दिया, और शिक्षक को ऐसा गर्व हो जाए कि उन्होंने ऐसी लड़की को पढ़ाया था, और आप सब को ऐसा गर्व हो जाए कि आप सब ने ही मुझे प्रेरित किया था। एंड आई एम रेडी टू डू वॉट एवर नीडेड फॉर आवर कंट्री इंडिया। एंड अग्नि देवता को साक्षी मान के, वायु देवता को साक्षी मान के मैं ये वादा करती हूँ कि इस देश के लिए जो भी चाहिए उसे करने के लिए तैयार हूँ। आज तक तो बस सोचती थी कि भारत को आगे लाऊंगी, लेकिन आज से करके भी दिखाऊंगी कि एक लड़की मुझसे भारत को आगे लाने में हो सकता है। और ये मेरा वादा रहा कि भारत के इन 3 रंगों के तिरंगा को मैं पूरे धरती के शिखर पे आजमा दूंगी। और फॉर दिस आई नीड ऑल द सपोर्ट फ्रॉम द सिटीजन्स। सो ऑल योर Are you all ready to help me and just support me? तो बस मुस्कुरा दीजिए ताकि मुझे इजाज़त मिल जाए अपने भाषण को यहीं ख़त्म करने का। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय हिंदुस्तान।